Hi there, it's Lori, and it's Monday Yarn Management. I don't know what my story is other than I've got yarn coming out my ears. This is one more row of that jumbo blanket that I unknitted, because again, I believe it was hand knit. So we're going to put this on this machine again just to get me started. We'll see how it goes. Well, that wasn't very much. I gotta find another end. There's an end. Oh yeah. I'll wrap that by hand. Okay, this is what I'm using to put the yarn in. It's that's the first one. I'm actually going to have 2 of these big blue balls to go in here, because that's just the first one. Let me show you how much. Okay, so I'm going to actually need another one of these boxes. So this will fit today's. Oh, broke the handle, but that's fine. It's just to hold them. Okay, hold on one moment. This is how much I still have to wind onto there. So, all right, back to quiet. If I can find the end. Oh my gosh, where's the end? I can't find one end, and it has 2. Where are you? This is going to be funny to watch. There. All right, we got it. All right, now it'll be quiet. This seemed to work all right. I'm wearing my Arity bracelet today. Turn it around the other way so you can see what's on there. Oh, I love it. Anyway, that was from Arity. All right. Here we go. Okay. So that's 2 giant blue balls of yarn. There you go. They are not small. All right, let's put them in the box. Okay, so that is 2 rows. Obviously the dark blue row. I think this is either a light blue or gray. I honestly can't tell. The darker blue was a wider row, so it had 2 full, I'm assuming, skeins of this jumbo yarn in it. By the way, the reason I have these boxes is because they're Flynn's favorite box to hang out in. So that's why the ends are taken off. And this is like one of his places he hangs out. I make sure we always have plenty. So yes, that's literally why I have these boxes. Because otherwise they'd be broken down and on their way to being recycled. So reuse, recycle, you know the drill. All right, so I'm hoping that you all had a good time watching this is before, I'm filming before we eat these. Lori, the armchair chef, and I are eating this. Oh, and I forgot to say, Crafting Kittee. This is Crafting Kittee's concept of Yarn Management Monday. Please go check her out. Watch some videos. Like and subscribe. Comment. But if you haven't seen this, I will link this live video. We haven't tasted them yet. I'm letting a wheel choose which one we taste, and I'm really dreading some of them. I'm going to have these to eat between to make it a little more tolerable. Anyway, so yeah, go support Crafting Kittee. It's her concept. But Armchair Chef and I, you got to go watch that live if you didn't already see it. And even if you did see it, go watch at least a little bit of the replay and make some comments to get some people to go watch the replay. So I'm genuinely hoping it's an hour to an hour and a half, because that's a video that's more manageable to replay, a live that's more manageable to replay. But anyway, again, Yarn Management Crafting Kittee with a K. I'll have her linked below. And I really appreciate her. You would not believe how much room this blanket is still taking up in this room just by not being pulled apart. And it's so heavy. Oh, yes. You also saw me give up on using the electric part of this. I'm going to unplug it right now, so I don't actually accidentally turn it back on. Because I was like, I kind of want it tighter wound, and I'm really glad I did that, because otherwise it was not going to fit very well in the box. So go watch Crafting Kittee. She has all kinds of things, like she's knitting all of the items from the Mr. Rogers knitting book. So I think that's really cool. I can't think of all the other things she's doing right now. She's got some the Wheel of Fate thing. That's a set of whips that she's working on, and she lets the wheel decide, which is fun. I right now don't. I just need to get my crap together and do all the whips. Speaking of, since I mentioned Armchair Chef Lori. All right, this is almost done. Tomorrow you're going to see it hopefully all the way done. Let me actually take this Tunisian hook out of here. I don't need it in here anymore. This is the bag. This is a bag. I've partially sewn this side that I'm going to be donating, because see, it starts like the sand, and then as a prize for Armchair Chef Lori's birthday in April. And I decided I wanted to line it, so I did. I used the Centro and I'm lining that. But I did a bunch of different Tunisian stitches. I'll talk about that more. Just test them all out. I used exclusively MDL crochet, which is Michael. Did I do any of that one? Yeah, there it is. So I'll be able to show you the difference between the lattice and the honeycomb. This is one type of fan. This was a different stitch, but that's part of why I lined it, because that way it was okay that it was wholly like that. So anyway, you'll be seeing this tomorrow. If you have opinions on, I'm thinking of just doing a drawstring around, and then you could just carry it, or should I do the double drawstring thing? So it's a little thicker. I don't know. Let me know. I'll probably crochet that, because I'm running out of this yarn. This one is cotton cakes. Carry-on cotton cakes. Anyway, so there you go. It's fun, and I have a feeling people are going to want that. But Lori will talk about that on that live too. So please go watch that live that I link below. And check out Crafting Kittee. And of course, Armchair Chef. But you'll get to see her in that. All right. Almost forgot all my stuff. Thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? Hugs from me, my potato head. Oh, forgot again. Where are my glasses? I know you're saying on my face, but no. Darn thing cut my outro out. All right. Thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? Hugs from me, my potato head. Hugs from me. Whatever kind of hug you need. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. Join if you're interested. And check out the channels I mentioned. Hope to see you again. Bye.